administration. You need only unravel its mystery. But where's an outsider like yourself to begin? Easy, with a bit of yarn and blood of your own. But first, you'll need a contract.
Hello? Can you hear me? Let me know if you can hear me. We go in beast mode.
Yeah.
Alright, cool. Let's do this. To beat Bloodbourne, let's see here. My name is Curtis Adams. Let's do this. It's been a while since I played Bloodbourne. Like, actually, like, did a playthrough of it. I rushed through, basically, I beat the first 3 playthroughs in, like, the first month. And then I played it when the DLCs came out. And I never beat Orphan. And then I haven't touched it
He even
since.
has the same hairline as Unk.
Now, let's begin the transfusion. Oh, don't you worry.
Lord.
Whatever happens, you may think it all a mere bad dream.
I'm not going to do any of the NPC quests on this playthrough. I will on the second one, though. If I decide to play this game through a second time. But I did finally beat Dark Souls on New Game Plus. So I've beaten every single Souls game on New Game Plus. At least.
Are you gonna do the Chalice dungeons?
Yes, I'm gonna do the Chalice dungeons because the best runes can only be, some of the best runes can only be attained in it. Like the higher level runes can only be attained in the Chalice dungeons. More.
I read that the Chalice dungeons don't scale at all with New Game Plus.
You found yourself a hunter.
I'm not sure if that's true. Oh my god. Look how small my HUD is now. It's crazy. It's been so long since I've played this that it might as well be a blind playthrough. Oh my god. That roll distance. Also, I'm playing in, oh fuck, I lied too. There we go. I gotta remember now that two-handing is along the triangle button. Alright. A little bit of a slower roll than I remember.
Fuck a weapon, you're a karate master.
Fuck a beat. I'm just trying to beat a case. I would say the sound it makes when you actually get the parry in this game, it's actually pretty cool, in my opinion. But god, that roll, it's like I feel like I'm moving. For some reason, it just feels kind of, compared to 3, like the animation itself it just seems weird. Like my character just kind of like fucking rolls like he's made of lead, just falls over.
It's not nearly as good as the quick step.
Sometimes the quick step is more reliable. Fucking cinema sync sound. That's funny. See that? If this is Dark Souls 3, that would have been damaged. Oh, okay. That's Cleric Beast. I forgot about that. In this game, you could actually get health back by hitting an enemy that had already died, which makes this game a lot easier in that department. No, I know you know which weapon I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna go with the swagged out, the pimp cane. Oh shit. Oh. What are you? A shotgun.
Swag swag.
Where's the pimp cane? Seriously? Plus triangle is just like a better infusion gem just in general.
Welcome to the I am. You're sure to be enough. Just go out and, you know.
I think in this game it's 369, which is kind of absurd. Like just. Okay, I always forget where's this suit. Oh, that's it. That's right. This game is like the closest I think I'll ever get to Demon Souls 2. I think this was the game that brought back the non-connected hub world, and then they kept it in Dark Souls 3. It's just kind of funny that like every game gets progressively more and more like Demon Souls, even though like no one's played it and everyone's always like super fan of it. Like everyone complained that about Majula and the Lord Vessel and whatnot. But everyone liked Firelight Shrine in Dark Souls 3. Whatever.
The level design is nothing like Demon's Souls though, it's actually probably more like Dark Souls 1 even though the hub world is disconnect.
Yeah, Demon's Souls is the only game that actually had a linear setup. Although, I'm thinking, is that 100% true? I'm gonna say yeah it is. Demon's Souls is the only game to have a linear. Divide. But then again, like it wasn't meant to be played. Really heal. It wasn't meant to be played. The way the world was just built, so it wasn't designed to be not linear. Should I kill Gascoigne first or Cleric Beast? I think I actually have to kill Cleric Beast first. Or no. I think that there's no way around to there without going to Cleric Beast first. I do know that I have to get to Canehurst Castle in order to get both of my endgame weapons. Except one of my endgame weapons can be found.
You simply have to see Cleric Beast to get insight to level up.
Yeah, you need to kill any boss. Gascoigne also works. It doesn't really matter which one you pick.
Please God!
It's gonna screw me up for a bit.
You don't have to kill them, just get in the arena.
No, Mateo. No, I want to kill them. That's cool. The whip works just like the Demon Souls whip, or not the Demon Souls, the Dark Souls whip, where it just ignores everything. Wow, Dark Souls, you copied them. See, Kale, this is the difference already between Dark Souls and Demon Souls. Or not Dark, I keep saying Demon Souls. Between Dark Souls and Bloodbourne is the fact that every single enemy in this game, basically, I won't say every single one of them, but basically every enemy in this game can be gun parried, which means that a lot of those encounters where you just have just big ass enemies with giant weapons that just smack at you for like half health, like stupidly. They aren't really as big as a threat in this game. Makes the game a little more tolerable.
Not every enemy can be parried.
Most of them can.
Are you that? Well, sorry, but I dropped a lot.
Alright. We're coming up on our first game, Tail. Kinda crazy actually that I can get that many characters. Like my character's only level 1, but I can still get like 5 or 6 swings off. Even if I get how many swings I can get off with the basic stat. I'm gonna get more swings off in this game than I can in Dark Souls with max endurance. It's kinda crazy. And there's like, and poise is basically like the exact same in this game. As in they're both on the system.
People tried to tell me Bloodbourne didn't let you spam attacks as much as Dark Souls 3 and that's total bullshit.
Yeah, what are you talking? Yeah, I played this game for 5 minutes and I already get more swings. My stamina bar already allows for more swings in this game than all of Dark Souls. All of Dark Souls put together.
I'll mess up your brain!
3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 6 swings. Maybe it's later on. I think it's because I don't know why, but I remember they balance it somehow. Maybe I think other weapons have different stamina consumptions. I think this one just might be really, really low. But look at that, Mateo. It's a fucking. Already there at our first gank. And I'm complaining just as bad as I do.
I stun-locked Lady Maria for an insane amount of hits with Philip's Holy Blade. It was kinda cheap.
That's because strength weapons in general are built just to do that, so don't feel too bad.
The straight sword form, not the great sword form.
Oh god, the jump is the circle button in this game. Okay, that's kind of annoying. It's kind of weird, the enemies actually talk to you in this game. Like, I forgot about that. Oh god, of course. This would not be a Bloodbourne game. This would not be a Miyazaki game. Oh my god. Fuck off. Fuck off. This is probably
Classic.
This is probably one of the worst, if I remember properly, from this game. This is probably like the most egregious gank in the entire game. I don't think the rest of the game is like ever that bad again. Like this area.
Old Iharnan is like this, and I would say Yahargul is too.
I honestly can't remember. At least in this game, you're at least given a decent amount of stamina. That's like the one thing I can give this game credit
In
for.
Yahar.
What are you saying?
Whoops.
This game gives you a ton of stamina, because if I can only do 1 or 2 swings, I'd be pissed.
In Yahargul, the enemies often infinitely respawn until you kill a certain enemy.
Shit. Oh my god, I already lost 2,000 souls. Oh, that's right. Not that they did that in this game. There's no bloodstain. Fuck, I already missed 2,000 souls. Fuck me, man. I went through all of Dark Souls. Like, I went through all the new game without, like, losing a single bloodstain. That bugs me. I think I should start a new game, honestly.
There is a bloodstain, but enemies can steal it.
Yeah, the enemies become the bloodstains, so you have to kill them. I think the only ones you don't have bloodstains are bosses. Or the bosses only have to do bloodstains. Oh, no, I'm mad.
It happened to me in the forest with the giant snake creature, so I never got it back.
Like, I'm already kind of mad because I want to be able to make a flame out like every single soul I use was like 50 so I'll have to remember to farm 2,400 souls later.
He was surrounded by other enemies. It made it damn near possible.
Oh, look at that, man. Burning through. Alright, who has my souls? I don't think in this game. I don't think the bloodstains. Oh, nice. I don't think in this game there's that. Yeah, they don't. I'm like ultra instant Goku. Yeah, now I'm thinking about now, the dog is kind of fun. The back dodger.
Turn the game volume down, you're a bit quiet.
Alright. A bit quiet. How's that? Is that better? I'm talking just a little bit quieter because it's a little bit late over here. Where'd that dog even come from? He just showed up to be an asshole, honestly. Let's get burned, asshole.
Yes, it's better.
Like seriously, I went all the way into that fire and that dog did not show itself. Ah! Lost me my souls, you asshole.
I actually love that this game has a dedicated heal button. It felt really convenient.
What? Dedicated heal button? What are you talking about? Dark Souls also had a dedicated heal button. It was a square button. Shit, fuck off.
Triangle is dedicated heal button.
Yeah, Dark Souls 1 had that as well. Or all the Dark Souls games have that as well. It's the square button. For me at least.
Dark Souls put the heal in a list with other items, so you would have to switch back to it if you weren't on it. Bloodbourne doesn't have that.
Those guys those guys automatically drop two blood vials, 100% of the time. They're a really good farm. If you're at low level.
I don't reckon you're swell, pal. I don't reckon you're
That's what I
proud
wanna just-
here.
I'm a little disappointed that a lot of those doors can't even be opened. Oh, these assholes.
I think there's a door where eventually the guy in it becomes a hostile enemy. I believe it's somewhere in central Yarnum.
It's the gas coin thing. Honestly, I think this game probably has the weakest beginning area in all the games simply because it's just so loaded with enemies. Like, it's ridiculously loaded with enemies. Like, to a fault. Also, I think in this game, blood vials do a flat percentage and not a. 5% and not a fixed amount. Oh, thank God. 6 blood vials. Please let me open that shortcut. Where is that shortcut? I think Bloodbourne was the first game to really do the whole,
They do 40% healing, I believe, so it scales with your health with no upgrades required.
Anyway, as I was saying, I think Bloodbourne was the first game that really hammered home the, connected world trend. 'Cause I know Dark Souls did it a little bit. Like, Dark Souls 1 did it. Kind of. But that one was like, the zones were connected, not so much the, like, as opposed to, like, the levels within themselves were connected, if that makes sense. Am I blocking anything? I swore there was a way back into the church from here. Okay, just imagine. Maybe it's, is it past these fuckers? I bet you it is. Alright, let's bring it on. Are they both coming? Easy. Oh shit. Yeah, no, I'd have to say that this area definitely the most
Dark Souls 1 did it to a certain point. I feel like this one is slightly less connected, but I don't know for sure and I don't care.
Well, Dark Souls was more like they well connected.
I don't fawn over Dark Souls 1's level design as much as other people do.
Oh, I don't really either. I mean, they did a little bit like Firelink Shrine, all the elevators being connected to all these different places. But that was more so just Dark Souls 1's center. That was more so just areas being connected to each other. It wasn't so much like, if you started at point A, you still had to run all the way to point B. It wasn't like there was like this really convenient shortcut in the middle of it. Unlike a lot of these other games. Like if you needed to go to Taurus Demon, you always had to run the same line. There was usually never any kind of
It's cool more in concept than it is in how fun it is to play.
Yeah, because honestly, all I'm doing now is I'm just saying, fuck it. I'm just gonna run into the... What usually happens. Just die and yeah. Here.
Something I learned about this game from researching builds is that your character becomes insanely powerful in the end game. More so than in Souls games.
I think so. But yeah, that's like I told you, dude. The riposte makes this game.
You can make a saw spear do 600 plus damage. That's insane.
There are some builds where that. Well, I mean, in Dark Souls 3 and stuff, there were other games where you could one. I'm sure you've seen it, right? All those videos of people one-shotting all the bosses. That's always been a thing. Honestly, I think back to the stamina thing, I think the reason why they give you so much stamina, like R1 stamina in the beginning, is because they're trying to, they're compensating for your low stats by, like, the fact that you, like, the healing mechanic of healing when you by dealing damage. It doesn't really work if you can only swing once or twice. So I think that's kind of why they allowed it. Like why it's so egregious in this version. I think this one is locked on this side, right? Yeah.
I can't make a straight sword do 600 damage without a buff.
Well, in this game, it's like instead of buffing, you just have gems. You just have gems instead. Those are your buffs.
And the saw spear folded up is probably even faster than Dark Souls 3 straight sword.
I think these are about the same, honestly. But the reason why they get so strong in this game is because of the gems, which is something that kind of replaced buffs. But actually no, because you can still buff in this game. It's just it's like the resins. That's like the extent of buffs.
Gems replaced infusions.
Hang on, I'm debating. I guess, although you can't really, although the gems that would actually be like infusions, that actually add elemental damage, usually suck, and the only good ones are the only ones that are like really significant are the ones that just add physical. The ones that actually add elemental suck. So yeah, they're kind of like infusions, but they're like a lot fucking worse. Like worse than Dark Souls 3. Like you might as well not even buff.
It's the closest thing, since some gems give you more scaling with a certain stat or elemental damage like infusions. Not exact, but the closest thing.
Yeah, it's not exact. The best infusions then I think actually are the ones that can add flat multiplicative damage. Yeah, I don't care about the lore. They're on episode 40 now, out of 48, so we're like...
I looked into it and the best ones add like 20 to 27% physical damage.
No, this is not where I want to go. This is not where I want to go that bad. No. There are things going on. I don't think in this game you're able to respec. Oh shit. Yeah, I don't think in this game you're able to respec. Oh, God damn it, the parry isn't so cool in this game.
I didn't get to do the Chalice dungeons, so with the gems I had at the end of the DLC, the Leipzig Holy Blade was the only weapon worth using. And no, you can't respec.
Shouldn't even bother knocking, honestly. Here we go. I think this leads to Gascoigne's shortcut. Not.
I do feel like this game has the hardest early game bosses in Bloodbourne by far.
Did you say Bloodbourne? I'm flattered, thank you. Let's fight Cleric so that I can at least level up. So that I can use my weapons. I think in this game, do you have to... Yeah, you don't rest in lamps in this game. So you actually have to like... Oh, it's so annoying. You actually have to like go back if you want to farm. Ah, it's so annoying. No. No.
Farming is tedious in this game.
Yeah, it is.
For that reason alone.
I finally tabled Bordeaux dress. Origino dress. Oh, that reminds me. Keep on the lookout for the top hat description. I don't have it yet. I could probably go pop it in my other profile. Let's see here. You know what? I have 14. I think I can do it. Let's fight Cleric.
I'll be ready to screenshot it this time.
Yeah, bruh. We should have screenshotted it last time. Oh, shit. Alright, let's do it. Let's try and fight him. And then I will kill the wheelchair man in the bottom floor.
Parrying in this game is so damn satisfying though.
Damn right it is. I say that in this game, it's like the enemies just they get sent back flying. So it's kind of like, oh. I believe they have a fight in here.
I'm glad that Dark Souls 3 added charge attacks from this game, which by the way are stupidly good with heavier weapons. I used them so much.
Charge attacks. Guess why they always had charge attacks. Okay, asshole.
There were no charge attacks until Bloodbourne. Why did no one ever tell me I could shoot his head for a visceral?
Because your friends are scrubs.
That would have been helpful, lol.
I think you can only do it once though. I know you can post them more than once, but I think getting the headshot first is only the one time. This guy's basically Manus.
LOL, okay, retard.
They are. You think Zach and Luis are scrubs?
And I basically live in a society.
How is this guy not Manus? He got the same jack off right on. He's gray as shit. He just slams the ground all the time. I think you're biased towards the DLC is clouding your judgment. Get up, get up, get up, get up, get up, get up. Holy shit, get up, motherfucker. And yes, you do live in a society. Very sloppy right now. I know there's a healing item in this costume.
This is probably the hardest first boss in a Bloodbourne game if you count it as the first boss.
Yeah, I'd agree. Because what was it, Dark Souls 1? Well, Dark Souls 1 and... Again, Demon Souls is basically the Phalanx. That was like the first real boss. Although actually in that game you can go wherever you wanted, but Phalanx was pretty, like, the safe bet. What else? Demon. Oh, dude, you don't actually... Yeah. And then Dark Souls 1 was the Asylum Demon. It was just pushover. And then if you don't count that, then the Taurus Demon. That was just a plunge simulator. And then... Dark Souls 2, it was... Dragon Slayer? I want to say. A Dragon Rider? And then Dark Souls 3 was Gundyr.
Hello, honorable, and you will act Wimble.
Gundyr was apparently hard for some people, but I thought he was way easier than Cleric Beast.
Okay, cut.
Dark Souls 2 was the last giant, I think. Unless you went to Hyde's Tower of Flame.
That's right. Alright, there we go. I should be able to wield all the weapons now. 10, 14 in skill, 12 in blood tinge, and then for the Evelyn I needed 9 in strength, 11 in skill, 18 in blood tinge. Perfect. Okay, now I can upgrade my bit and shit. Alright.
Farewell, good mate. Welcome. What is it?
What am I doing? Alright, let's go fight Gascoigne. Yeah, cool. I fought Manus. Awesome. And Gale was basically my version of Artorias, and Calamite was Vidir. So yeah, that's pretty much. Or did they close this off? No. This door was meant to be openable at one point, I believe. And I believe there's also supposed to be a bunch of healing items in here. Did they get rid of that, really? That's a random thing to get rid of.
You can never open those doors.
Yeah, I know. I know you can't open them. But I remember there used to be 10 blood vials in this room. Multi-hitting douchebags. Come on, just come at me. Okay, cock. Shining coins? Fuck off. Wait a second. Shiny? Crows? Pebbles? Were they whoa. Hang on. Cause that's... Is this Snuggly the Crow? Is this the fate of Snuggly the Crow? Well, that's some pretty deep lore on the tail. See? That's how Vati sounds.
Snuggly the Crow became gay.
Did he just say I'm cursed? Whoa, could it be that Dark Souls and Bloodbourne are in the same continuity? This lore is just getting a little too deep, man. I don't know if I can handle lore this deep.
Well, looks like I'm done watching this stream.
Wow, why? Why? What the fuck? We're hitting depths of lore that shouldn't even be possible. Oh, I'm dead. Stop being assholes. Wait, where am I? Oh. No, come at me, please, so I can parry you. I think if you I think that even if you charge attack and miss with like a heavy weapon or something, they still fall on. Just like, they fall over. Like, they just get knocked on their butt. It's like the funniest shit. Did you seriously do it? Oh my god, Mateo. It still says you're watching. Alright.
Haha, psych, you bot.
You really got me. How torque. Every single time. Well, this is Japan. I think Japan as a whole just has something against dogs.
But if you want to cut off your arse, it wouldn't. You're obligated to what you say. And you could.
If I knew any safe places, I would tell you. You can't. If I remember properly, there is... There's a way down, there's an alternate path down to this place. Oh, Eileen the Crow.
Oh, what a mess you here. Prepare you. There are no humans. Still, Nick, what's wrong? What are you? Enough? A hunt?
Go beast mode.
Whoever thought we'd meet a cute grill here in such a dangerous place?
Yes, who would have thought?
Veronica, hunt beasts with me, you whore.
How do I get down from here now? Oh, I guess I have to take the plunge. This kind of sucks. Here, what I'll do is I'll get closer to this guy. I think in this game you can basically like offset all fall damage just by punch attacking.
The sowers is how you get to Gascoigne.
Yeah, fall damage can be unlucky this game. Like, you don't even need to flip attack surface, you can just fall next to an enemy and just like shit on them. God, parry spamming in this game is like the absolute like fucking worst. If you PvP, the parry spam is so real, it's like not even a joke.
Apparently Dark Souls 2 has the most fall damage.
Yeah, because it's a it's not a percentage. It's a flat damage. What was that? It's down here.
Parry spam is the cheesiest here because it does damage and isn't nearly as punishable.
It's really not though, like, at all. Like, there's absolutely no reason. Like, if since in later games, like, ammo is basically infinite, there is no reason to not raise them.
Perry Cheese helped me through a couple hard bosses.
Who?
Mostly Orphan of Kos and Ligarius.
See, this game continues the trend of just having useless items laced all throughout this place. Just laced everywhere. Like, I bet you this item's also going to be useless. Oh my god, fuck off.
Pretty sure that item is the hunter set or something like that.
I need something to get me out of this atrocious looking armor set. Is there anything down here that's actually useful? I actually don't think so. But hey, you know me, I gotta get every single item, right? Or it'll bug me.
Pretty sure you can get some blood shards around here.
Yes.
I know some enemies drop them at least.
Yeah, the big wolfy people in this area drop them. This game also has a arguably harder beginning game because of
you can also get that one badge so you can buy certain things.
This game also has an arguably harder beginning game because you
certain
do not
consumables and weapons.
Yeah, I know that. I'll be in the same. This game is like Demon Souls in the sense that, like, if you don't play really well in the beginning, then you're gonna be spending a lot of time just farming consumable items just to be able to heal. Oh, a Madman's knowledge, nice.
That's something I'm dreading about playing Demon's Souls.
Are you free tomorrow? We should play.
It happened to me at the beginning of Bloodbourne and didn't happen again until Orphan of Kos LOL. And no, I'm not.
That's too bad. On all those accounts. Started going back to the gym. If you ever want to come with me, just hit me up sometime. What am I doing? Was that all this did? Is that a lighting issue or is that an item? Oh, that's an item. That's a light. Here we go. I believe now. Let's finish going down the pier.
If you find a giant pig in the sewers, you'll know you're near the right ladder.
Yeah, I know. The ladder, the pig is right outside the boss.
No illusory walls in this game at all except one in the Chalice dungeons apparently.
Yeah, that's right. Yes? Haha. Erg. It's like the one advantage that the game has over the other weapons, or the starting weapons, is that it has
Just
the
dodge
ability.
backwards as soon as possible when the crows spam you.
So my laptop is like super falling apart, right? So I saw the pig, don't say anything. I'm thinking about just getting a gaming laptop, since it just seems like a smart idea. Here we go. Seems like a smart idea just to get a gaming PC at this point, since you know, I don't know why, it just seems like a smart idea. Something up here, isn't there? Yeah, this guy will shoot a fire rock at me. No fire rock, really? What the? How did you get out of that?
You should have done this sooner so we would have time to play something LOL.
Well, we'll have time when you're in Florida. Are you working when you go back to, or when are you working when you get to Florida? Or are you going to be a full-time student and not work? And plus, there's nothing on PC that I really want to get. I'm really
I
until...
won't have my gaming PC in Florida.
Oh shit, you're right. Well, if that's the case, I might as well not even bother with one. Just get like a normal one. Just stick to like a PS4. Then you should get like a PS4 or something.
Probably a full-time student.
Some butt that's gonna take. I believe I think the red gem is here. I saw the red gem though.
You could finally experience Dark Souls co-op with me, lol.
Well, not anymore, not right now.
I'm not sure what else you would even be interested in playing with me on PC anyway.
Fallout 76.
Parrying doesn't work on stairs, unfortunately.
Yeah, I know, it's stupid. Shining coins, piss off.
Get the elevator shortcut.
Already did. Now I know gas coin is through this door. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna explore that that side. Actually, I'm gonna go I'm gonna go level up real quick, and then I'm gonna go explore that side area that I unlocked. And then I'm probably gonna go. Farm some more blood vials. Dark Souls co-op. I don't know if I want to play co-op with you because you're a scrub. With you and your random weapons and not really focused build. Psh.
Very.
Only 20 experience? Fuck off.
In Dark Souls 3 I'm level 200, so it's barely a build anymore.
In Dark Souls 3 I'm level 202. Ha! Ha ha.
I have like 6-0 strength, 5-5 dex, and 2-8 faith, so I can use certain utility miracles.
That is random. Where's that fall down area? So I'm not sure why I bothered running this way when I unlocked a shortcut for it.
You need 2-8 or 2-5 faith to use this one buff. I think it's Sacred Oath.
It's a pretty good buff. Where is that fall down area? I can't remember. I just went in a full circle around the map. Can't remember where it's at.
I can pretty much effectively use most weapons unless they're highly specialized and can't be infused.
Ah, here it is. What the fuck? Loud. Who puts a house right here? I mean, it's cool. Like, your house is like, oh, you better watch your step, you're gonna fucking die. That's one way to keep the solicitors away, am I right? I'm back here. Are you shitting me right now? Did I ever get that item that I knocked? No, I'm in a different area. Never mind. This is a unique area.
I wouldn't exactly call this game's world design realistic.
I mean, we're not from the Victorian era, so maybe this game is super realistic. We're just not old enough to get it. Ever consider that, potato? So that's
Did you actually just grab the item in midair?
oh yeah, I got that item in there. Not badass. Dude.
What the fuck was that, LOL?
I told you, man. I'm a veteran. But then again, you only played this game like once, so I don't blame you for not knowing. You have like what, 10 hours on Bloodbourne, maybe? Oh, that's what I get for talking shit. I just have to remember where that was now. I don't have to run through the bonfire. I can move to the Great Bridge. It should still be there.
Damn, did I really beat Bloodbourne in 10 hours?
No, you didn't beat Bloodbourne in 10 hours.
I didn't know I was a bad speedrunner.
Your friends maybe progressed for you while you were away, and that's how you beat Bloodbourne. And unlock all the shortcuts for you, and that's how you beat Bloodbourne in 10 hours. I doubt you've been to their house so many times that you've got in more than 10 hours worth. If so, then I'm very annoyed, because I enjoy it. But whatever. Fire paper. See fire paper. Make a years video. Jesus Christ. It's been like 10 years. Alright, where was that stupid fall down area now? Is it this way?
I thought Bloodbourne was really hard until I decided, hey, why don't I just kill everything in one hit? Problem solved.
Yeah, that's probably why everyone likes. That's probably why Sith posting likes strength weapons so much. Where's that fall down area? Fuck, I don't remember. Where it was? Hungry. Probably before we go into the gym, getting swole. Trying to be a Chad now. That's alright, it's right here. It's past the dog.
I really don't understand why only in Dark Souls 3 can you aim your plunge attack. Why did it take them that long, lol?
Because why would you need to? What the fuck? He's coming back. Well, he's dedicated, I'll give him that.
He will
Oh
never
my
stop,
God.
he doesn't know to.
I am so annoyed right now. Oh my God, I should not be struggling this hard. That was the dumbest thing that's ever
Did
happened
that
to me.
rat really just do that?
Yes.
Holy shit.
This game is equally as annoying as Dark Souls 3 so far. But at least they give you a way to get your health back. At least.
Just try dodging, nigga.
I did. Not poise lock. There's no poise in this game.
Don't just R1 spam until you run out of stamina.
Bro, I should have been two-shotting all those rats, okay? That shouldn't have even happened.
Sometimes you gotta back off.
Bruh, don't you dare tell me a veteran with thousands of hours in the game haven't loaded. I guarantee you, I know strats that you and your little yiffers, furry gang, haven't even dreamed of. Okay. How's that? R1, R1. How
This
about
was
that?
your problem in Dark Souls 3 too, LOL.
Wrong. I mastered Dark Souls 3. Dark Souls 3 was just a bunch of ganky bullshit. I only ever need R1. And you wasted 30 minutes of my life. A hunter set, thank God. Finally, something fashionable. Finally, that fashion. Oh my God. Alright, let's go fight Gascoigne with no blood vials, because parrying is for faggots.
Swag on my dick.
Ashen blood? Whoa, dude. Oh my God. Okay, the lore just got even deeper. Yeah, I mean, so you can buy them. Not that bad. And when you reach a max level, you can basically just like pop 20,000 souls hella quick and just buy a full inventory amount. It's pretty funny. Oh, so I need 5 this time, really? So it's 3, 5, is it 3, 5, and 8? Yeah, it's 3, 5, and 8. So for a total of 16. 16, fuck off. What the hell? What kind of bullshit is that? 16.
Blood vials actually get more expensive over time, I think, but yeah, at some point it isn't that much of a hassle.
It's like they double or something like that. They double or like something like super like inconsequential like that. And that's only if you and it's only if you go into new game. It's like it's still stupidly low. You can buy 100 for like 48,000, which is like not a lot in new game. Like even in new game, it's like 48,000 is not a lot.
At the end of my game they were like 720 blood echoes each, I think.
Yeah, it's still not a lot. But I think it actually resets, and then it could, like, 'cause I don't think it, I think it resets every playthrough, and it gets it back up to that 720 value. Other than that, alright, I need to... There we go. But like I said, we're hitting levels of lore that shouldn't even be possible. Hiccups. That's just 18 though for like... They want 18, or they want 16 upgrades stones for 3 upgrades. They can suck a cock. I think in Dark Souls 3 it was 12, and even then that was like kind of a lot. Yeah, that means you get like 5 for like 2, 2, 3, 4. 2, 2, 3, 4, and 5. You get 5 upgrades, like the same amount.
Uncle Adams should be in Dark Souls 227000.
Yeah, that should be his,
Cletus is the final boss.
Cletus, man. Someone needs to make a Dark Souls texture mod. It just has Cletus in it. Plus you need 20,000 souls to buy this key, because I don't know why this game likes doing that. Like, just give me like this fucking fat ass, like item that costs like all of your souls that prevents you from progressing. Or not prevents you, but like it keeps your build kind of stunted in the beginning a little bit.
Beasts all over the shop. You'll be one of them, sooner or later.
Yeah.
You buy a key to skip blood-starved beast. Fuck this boss, by the way.
What'd you say about the boss?
Fuck blood-starved beast.
Blood-starved beast isn't that tough.
Just a pain in the ass.
No, very easily parryable.
Gave me more trouble than Epriet is LOL.
I don't know how it's possible. Okay, bag. Whatever. Told you, man, I'm a pro at this game. Only 5,000? Piss off. What kind of bullshitly small amount is that? Like, what? Okay, like, seriously, when do I actually get my souls? Like, come on. But that's it? Is that really it? Not even 2 levels. Maybe 2 levels at the most, but... Like, but come on. I am Uncle Adams. Boo. 5,000 souls. Boo.
Should be 227000 souls, am I right, nephews?
You should lose 200. You should be able to lose souls even if you have 0. Put you in debt, negative souls.
Go into Blood Echo debt.
Negative 227 blood echoes. Am I in Old Yarnum now? Hey, look at that, it's the preachers from Dark Souls 3 DLC. Shit, it's the pilgrims.
Very so good. These hunts are waiting for it to end, but it won't end nicely. Scream yarn, but if you tell them about it, they'll be spread the word. I know what if I.
I'm gonna go pee real quick, so don't say anything. Alright, I'm back. Okay.
Welcome. What is it? Very well.
Barely 2 levels, what an insult. Dude, why are my defenses already like stupidly high? These like the physical and stuff, like it's already like really high.
Farewell, good.
Cleric Beast gave me way more souls than this. Yeah, you can skip Cleric Beast, can't you? Yeah, I had no obligation to fight Cleric Beast. I fought him second. Or first, but that wasn't because I had to.
Cleric Beast is optional.
Yeah, and you can, I always forget that. He's optional, and then you can actually go to where he hangs out. Like
Just good for the inside and blood echoes.
You can actually travel to behind that door, which means I've always wanted to skip Cleric Beast and then go see what's behind, like what he does before you get there, and then go back, but I never do. I always forget. He's just there to have a really convenient bonfire. Not bonfire, you know what I mean though. I'm not gonna do any NPC quests, so don't even bother bringing that up. Like, I know I could bring the jeweled brooch back to the Gascoigne's daughter, but I don't want to. Also, I think this is where I get sucked into Old Yarnum. There's supposed to be a guy with a bag here. Wow, okay. I actually forget what the trigger is. But I do know that it does, it has arguably my...
Get some bullets when you can.
Yeah, I know that. But I think the Shadow Beast, or the
Those church guys are dumb easy to parry.
The Shadow Beast, or whatever it's called. Parl? Dark Beast Parl, whatever. He's one of my favorite bosses in the entire game. I think he's just, like, aesthetically just so cool. These guys are like the Pontiff Knights. Wow, really? Like, why do we need to even... do I even need to invest in stamina? I get so many swings as it is. My device.
I've heard people in this game do base level endurance builds because of how much you can do with it.
I mean, it makes sense. It makes sense too, like thinking about it now, but for some reason I remember it being beneficial to actually upgrade endurance.
It's useful for lighter weapons, but heavier weapons need it way more.
Ah, the top hat. Here we go. Alright, ready? Ready, Mateo? You ready to, You ready to, take the screenshot? I think if I go to the, I'm not sure, but if I go back to,
Yes.
I'll have to try it when I die. But if I go back to the workshop, I think I get a bigger version of this. Alright, now we're really there. On the way to maximum fashion. La 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 la. Or as T-Jack would say, la 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 la. La 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 la, let's show them how we do this. I think this guy can be carried. Oh.
It even shows your character name in the screenshot.
No way.
Perfect mem potential.
I literally cannot die. Let's see if we can be parried.
Pretty sure you can't parry these guys. Too damn big.
But does it really show up in my, Oh, I didn't even notice that I did that. That's fucking great. change his stats to make the meme, like change his insight to like 99 or something like that, or his skill to 99. Something just stupid like that. That surprised me.
Dead-eyed level 99.
What'd you say? Dead eye. Fuck is dead eye? What do you mean to say?
Level 99 dead.
Oh, dead. Level 227,000 dead. Oh, fuck me, that was so stupid. Does not tell you how many Bloodbourne levels, how many blood echoes you need. I don't think that guy can be parried. It's kind of annoying. Kind of annoying, but whatever. Is there really no item over here? Okay, let's say. Monocular.
Oh god, you need vials badly.
Oh, fuck me. Am I dead? No, I'm not. Okay. Man, piss off. Dude, go suck the biggest cock on the planet. Don't give me that bullshit. Should've just shot him, honestly. This is why I like having the Evelyn. Because when some enemies are just being annoying, you can just shoot them in the face. Right, now I have no blood echoes. I have no blood echoes. No vials. No blood shots. Silver bullets. I got none of that shit. Oh fuck me, it's not right.
Farming time.
Yep. It's get good time.
Kill Vicar Amelia with no vials.
Oh. Vicar
No
Amelia,
damage, run, go, go, go.
Vicar Amelia, now that was a hard boss. For me, Vicar Amelia was like the first, like, real tough boss. Like, after what's-his-face, of course. No, what am I doing wrong way? After, well, Cleric Priest was pretty hard for me because, you know, I just didn't have the blood vials to fight him. But after that, it was definitely, Vicar.
You could also upgrade your weapon.
I already did. This is not the, I'm not upgrading the scaling, like, based on scaling. Oh. Yeah, this is easier to kill. Easier to kill. You have to be parryable. There's no way you're not parryable. And if you are, I'm gonna be super pissed. game just hates me there, because I'm pretty sure I landed that parry perfectly. No obligation to fight you. 3 Bloodstone shards, nice. Five Bloodstone shards, nice. That means when I finally get my weapon of choice. How that goes. Yeah, see, this is the door. This right here is the door that leads to that's connected to what's his face? Cleric Beast. This is the door. Which means that Cleric Beast technically hangs out right here in this area. I kind of wonder, do you drop anything of value? Nope. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go back to
I think he drops twin bloodstone shards or something.
well, if that's the case, I do not.
I wouldn't bother, to be honest.
Seems the right way to go is to go either up or down. Let's just stick with going up for now. Gotta remember how to get there.
Welcome. Very. Farewell, good hunter.
Oh, they went up. It's off. I'm not spending money on you. I think they. I'm not sure if they go up based on your. I'm not quite sure if they go up based on your. What's it called? What is his name? Oh, sweet. Yeah. Awesome. Yeah, it's my birth year. I like how Dark Souls 3 copied the whole like anti-hub world. Like it's like the hub world but evil and dark. They copied that from this game. Nope, not this way.
What are you talking about?
There's Firelink Shrine. There's 2 extra versions of Firelink Shrine in Dark Souls 3, like the Untended Graves that leads to Firelink Shrine, and this game has the workshop that gives you the hair comb or whatever. I don't think these guys drop anything.
You can find the Hunter's Workshop in the Waking World, but it isn't a dark version and there's no boss there.
It's like the same. So Dark Souls 3 tweaked it a tiny bit. Big whoop. Okay, so this is the 20,000 thing I need. I'm pretty sure you can open the gate from the other side.
It's not the same thing at all, laughing.
It's the exact same. It's like they just took the concept and tweaked it by like 2 inches. Like, what do you mean? They just slapped the same.
Fight blood-starved beast.
Oh cool. Oh, did you know this?
Parry his ass.
This grab attack is like super parryable. It's not much of a challenge. Bloodstar Beast can be easily parried. The grab attack he does where he stands up and then he tries to grapple you, that's like his most telegraphed parryable move, and if you really want to, you can just wait until he does that over and over again and never actually fight him in the second phase. Scrub.
If you mess up, he poisons you and it drains your health fast as fuck.
Yeah, I know, he has that aura. I know. Again, I blame him.
I remember I would parry his ass a lot until phase 3 and then I had trouble there.
Because you're a scrub. Here we go again. I'm really going in. I'm fucking blood echoes faster than a soda case. I'm trying to change negativity. I'm sure that I already be well on my time. Changing activity. Honestly, like, what song is that? He put it in an alarm video like months ago, but we have still yet to hear it. Like, where that comes from. Now, where is that?
Has anyone found where the piano riff came from yet? From his Newland video.
I think someone has put out the... Oh, piss off. You guys have bloodstain? Oh, well, I lost the souls permanently. Don't tell me there was nothing down here. Oh my god. Okay, I'm annoyed. Wait, where do I go then? Oh. Now I have to fight him, Mateo. Oh. Oh, hell yeah.
You gotta get to old Yarnum.
Oh yeah, I tweaked that. I messed up his AI. Nice. Hold on. You're nothing but an orphan of cause. That's all you are. Alright, so far though, still not as annoying as Dark Souls 3.
I don't get why they have such a tough enemy here when you don't get anything back here.
Right? Nope. Are these guys dropping their blood bullets like a lot more frequently now? Come on, little dog. Ah, loser. believe there's another. Nope, I'm gonna 4 dog shell up here. Some asinine reason. 4 fucking dog shell up. Oh, fuck me. I think Eileen's over here again.
You're a beast. I knew it. Oh, beg pardon. You may call me Alfred, protege of Master Ligarius, hunter. So, what say you? Why not call? Take this. Beast hunt. There must go. I bid you farewell.
Okay, so I unlocked a shortcut here, but I don't know if I want to actually do it yet. Oh. Wait, what?
Playing Bloodbourne all of a sudden?
It'd be Dark Souls 2. Here, I honestly can't quite remember where to go.
You had to pull that lever.
Yeah, I was about to go back up top. Figured there's something I missed. Damn it, I can't beat you. Wow. Okay. Gay. No blood vials. No damage run.
Haha something something Dex build something something gay, am I right or am I right, fellas?
Well, in this game, Dex is skill, so unless you want to say you don't have skill, then... The old hunter spell. That's can access the DLC, doesn't it? Damn. Truly game breaking. 1% physical attack? Looks like it's some... Looks like it's some... What's it called? Some HP recovery. Alright, I think I'll get to Bloodstar Beast and I'll call it night because I'm actually kind of hungry. Yeah, it's already 12 o'clock. I need to eat pretty soon. Now that I'm going to the gym. Like hungry all the time now. It's annoying.
How does Sif hosting not find the Dex jokes tired at this point?
I still find them,
They repeat them so damn much.
I honestly still find it kind of funny. Although I think that just the only reason this isn't the right way either. Although I still think it's kind of funny that like a lot of people that get triggered by the Dex jokes will they defend Dex. I'm saying they say like ooh, big strike, swoosh swoosh. It's just fun. That's so funny.
Pretty sure no one cares in the first place. Not sure why they feel the need to defend Dex, lol.
There were so many people that got upset about Sekiro. Can you believe that? They called it fucking Weeb Souls, and I was like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, get triggered, honestly. Like, Sekiro is like so... It's so not a Souls game that you can't post about it in Sif posting. It's pretty funny. Like, it doesn't count. It doesn't quite count. Oh. Why can't I find this stupid profile? Wait, I can still open it, can't I? I'm an old yarn.
Go buy some.
I don't want to buy any. Like, I can't even afford it. Like, I can afford like 5, which is like nothing. With this verse, I'm sure I'll already be well on my way to change it. Oh, dude, yesterday
Farm then, I guess, lol.
I was listening to
You there, Hunter? Didn't you see the warning? Turn back at once.
I was bumping some of that Magnolia remix of
Turn back for the...
I was bumping the Magnolia remix for original, and I definitely know all the words. I was like, damn it, I do know all the words. It's kind of sad. Oh god. Getting flashbacks to the Archdragon Peak.
Hard not to at this point.
I don't even know how I know all of them. Why did I listen to that song ever?
I've heard it so many times just through making mashups.
What are you talking about? Did you even do an original mashup? Did you do an original mashup on original? I know you did one on Motivation, but original?
I made a few original mashups.
Huh. I guess I didn't hear those ones then. Write out that complaint and place it in your rectum. Write out that complaint in the comment section. That'll give this video a little more attention. My god, your iPod needs an intervention. Look at you, doing that just because.
The Little John one was an original mashup.
I don't remember then. It's been a while since I've actually perused the mashup channels. Write out that complaint and place it in your rectum. in the comment section.
It's on my channel.
That'll get his video a little more attention. Oh my god, your iPod needs an intervention. Look at you. I am so. Oh, thank fucking Christ. Alright, let's do this. I got my gaming headphones on. Oh, yes, daddy. 8 Dark Souls 3 called, or sorry, Bloodbourne. Bloodbourne calling Dark Souls 3. They want their enemies back. Hey.
You are a skilled
What's going on?
best hunters are.
Whoa. Did I really just stop it? Oh my god, swag me out. Swag me out!
Very well. Ow.
10,000. Yeah, piss off. You're not getting that. I made all. The threaded key and the Kirk hammer. Boy. My rhythm is tremendous. I see no resemblance. Oh wait, no, my rhythm is tremendous. Tell me. It's a treat for the senses, followed by a question. Tell me. What do you see in your reflection? Let's start the show. I don't want to be.
You are a skilled hunter, adept, merciful.
You cockhead. Why would I expect them to get hurt too? I mean, psh. Get the fuck off of me. I can't beat this guy with these abysmal stats. But who I can beat is this guy. Fuck it, let's just try it. Why not? Let's just try it. If I lose right now, I'm gonna rage quit. Oh wait, no. Let's play it smart. Let's play it smart.
These NPC hunters have a dumb amount of health.
Alright. I need to get rid of you. Up top. You're such a faggot. I swear to God, fuck off, kid. Alright.
3 attack you at once in Yahargul.
Yeah, it's like how the 3 attack in the archives. Alright, buddy.
I should think you still have dreams.
Oh my God.
Well, the next time you dream, give some thought.
It's got the coolest armor set too. That's like the only shitty thing. Oh my God. I swear to fucking Christ.
Holy shit.
Oh, why does that shotgun do so much damage? It doesn't make any sense. Oh my God. Don't holy shit. I know I got shit on. I don't need you to remind me that I got shit on. Alright, fuck it. Let's just speedrun today.
I got lucky and he killed himself on my playthrough.
Of course he did. Of course he kills himself on your
Dodged
play.
off the roof.
Let's do this instead. Nice try, faggot. Don't you dare shoot me. Alright, if this doesn't work, I'm going to bed. Or not going to bed, I'm going to go eat because I'm hungry. God damn, he shit on me so hard. Alright, I gotta play this flawlessly. Because there's no way to get rid of a stupid minigun. God damn!
I should think you still have dreams.
Did he parry me?
Well, the next time you dream, give some thought.
Alright, I think I'm gonna call it. I don't wanna throw my remote.
Is it even worth it to kill him?
Yes, because
I forget if there's even any good items down there.
well, for one, he stopped shooting at you, which is nice. Like, and two, You get his armor set, which is actually pretty fashion, so yes, I do want his armor set. Because honestly, the fashion in this game is kind of weak. Maybe I need to come at him whip style. Or long dick style. I'm Tyrone. I'm here to fuck his wife. Long dick style. Fuck all of you. Alright. Here's what I'm thinking. I'm just gonna go for it. I'm going to rush him. And then I'm gonna just knock him off right away. I'm gonna do my charging and whip attack. Okay, let's practice get the whip out.
You really need blood vials, man.
Blood vials? Dude, healing is for scrubs. Do I look like a scrub to you? I would farm blood vials, but they're so tedious to farm that I don't want to do it.
I should think you still
No
have
damage
dreams.
run.
Oh my god, I was so close.
Next time
No.
you dream, give some thought.
Oh my god, I'm tempted to save up for the Kirk hammer and just fucking launch his ass right off the map. Oh god damn it, if he did not. If he didn't shoot me. Yeah, I get that weapon item actually. Alright, but I'm gonna go eat now. It has been fun. I'll do this again sometime. If you want to come to the gym with me tomorrow,
That looks like it'll work if you do it again with more health.
with more health.
Heavy weapons are actually really good in this game.
They're good in all the games because they just stun lock for days. God, this game's 3 years old. We played 2 hours. Alright, not bad, I guess. And I got to... Alright, anyway, I'm gonna go. Let me know if you want to go to the gym tomorrow or something.